Welcome back.
Debatable.
The Debatable Podcast, MC War.
The official sport of rap battling.
Man, and right now, Joyner Lucas is talking about stepping into the ring, man. How you feel about that right there, man?
It's all good. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a beautiful thing, you know what I mean, in so many different ways, you know. As far as for us, MC War, you know, we try to keep that, like, you know, as a niche, you know what I'm saying? So, but he's the one that's asking, so it wasn't like, it didn't go the other way around. So he's like, yo, I actually want to come into the realm of URL and
right.
And I have
exactly.
you know what I mean?
But he definitely mentioned that he wanted to be matched off with somebody, right? Equivalent. He wanted to be.
He said at first he said, yeah, I want to be, you know, matched off with one of my peers.
Right.
And but then he said, well, but again, you know, the fun part would be to battle a gladiator. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's like, yo, I want to actually battle one of the gladiators. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the fun part.
Yeah. So he posted the URL response, and he actually then posted under the Instagram, he said Meek Mills. Yeah, so you know what? We should start this by Meek Mills versus Joyner Lucas. Who you think? Yeah, Meek Mills versus Joyner Lucas. Who
he
you
actually
got?
Called out Meek Mill?
Yeah, he called out Meek Mills. He didn't tag him, but I'm sure people done started tagging him. So Meek Mills versus Joyner Lucas. Who you got? What you think?
Well, Meek Mill's a battle rapper.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
how he started.
I know.
So this is interesting. You know, this is interesting in so many different ways, man. In so many different ways. I want to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because
But who you got? Who you think will win?
I think Joyner Lucas will win.
You think so?
I think you know, although Meek Mills is a battle rapper.
Okay.
You know, he's a battle rapper, but I think, you know, Joyner Lucas is a wordsmith. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely is.
So it's like, you know, whenever you put a wordsmith in front of a battle rapper, I mean, a battle rapper can be a wordsmith.
Right.
Let's get that straight.
Facts.
But when you have a battle rapper that's not so much, that's not too wordy, that's not into that, that's not a part of their, you know, skill set.
Right.
You know,
Right.
It's just you know, they are a, you know, they'll hit you with the metaphors, the punchlines and stuff like that. But then you got this guy that's creating a composition of work that's, like, you know, wordy and that's like thought provoking for the audience.
Right.
It becomes like, wow, this is what I want. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
for me, that's what I want. I want to be able to be wowed. I guess it's my Wu-Tang era.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, definitely, if they would have battled acapella, it's definitely gonna be a wordy situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people, you know.
Well,
but even then, we just saw the whole situation with Easy the Block Captain and Shotgun Suge. And Shotgun Suge was definitely not as wordy as Easy the Block Captain. I felt like he won.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, you want to hear something that's like gonna make you think about, wow, okay, he put that together that way.
Yeah,
that's dope.
That's true. That's true.
And
Definitely.
I think
he's definitely coming like that. He's definitely coming with all the different. He's coming with the punchlines. He's coming with the homonyms.
You know what I'm talking
He's
about?
coming with everything. Yeah, exactly.
And what that does is, like, okay, it creates these mental explosions. You know what I'm saying? That's like, yo,
Definitely
this is
double and
crazy.
triple entendres.
You know what
He's
I mean?
definitely doing all that. That's a fact. I mean, if Meek Mill steps up for it, like, meaning, like, if he actually puts his mind to it, it could be crazy. But, you know, it's so much information out there on Meek Mill, though. That's the only part that I think would not be fair. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I mean, I think Meek Mills has a staff that could go into Joyner Lucas's trash.
Seen a cord hanging out. Oh, it's a fan.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I'm sure, you know, he has a payroll that'll pay for people that want to, you know, give him trash.
Yeah, but it definitely is unfair. It's definitely unfair because they got the Diddy situation. You got Drake, the Drake loss. You feel me? You got Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm talking about? It's definitely, you know.
The fact that he called.
But that's almost like, you know, that's almost like you calling out. I mean, you calling out somebody I feel like you know you're gonna beat based on because if you going into URL, yeah, they get into the word. Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from anybody on the URL platform. It's definitely the lyricists. Yet they definitely be going personal like this.
Yeah,
that's like a big part of the platform is, you know, digging deep and, you know, talking about different people's mothers and all these different things.
What you mad? about your dead mommy and dad.
Yeah.
Like that's a part of it. So the moment you pick Meek Mills, it's like, come on, man. You know, you know you're gonna be, come on, man. You know it's a lot of dirt on that guy already. But if they were now, what would need to be done is they would have to do parameters around it. Period. Like you would have to.
I say keep it the way it is.
Keep it the way it is.
Yeah, because that's what the fans want.
Yeah, that's
the
good.
The fans want to see, that they want to see the way the art form is displayed, to be displayed that way, and then you can come in and do your thing within that, because like the crowd's gonna go crazy when this guy fits the mold. You know what I mean? They want you to come through and fit the mold. They don't want you to come through and try to break the mold.
Yeah, well, my point is nobody got to know. I'm just saying, like, in order to make it a dope battle, keep it lyrical. You get what I'm talking about? To stretch the mind, because talking about Nicki Minaj and Drake, and not saying that you can't find interesting ways to talk about him matching clothes with Diddy and all those different things.
Right. Like, Diddy, Meek Mill in real life, don't ever disrespect me. You heard
that shit. I know you can find funny, but
I mean,
my thing
the
is
pool scene. What was Diddy
the scenes
talking about when you was in the pool, my guy?
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
But behind the scenes, this is what I'm saying. Nobody got to know what those parameters are. Nobody got to know. You get them? So just like we don't know what the shotgun, we don't know Easy to Block Captain what kind of parameters been around all them other rappers, because it's just now known that Shotgun Suge is banned, and it led me to believe that basically they told him not to rap about certain things. He rapped about it, so they got rid of him. They
before the battle, they talked to him about it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's happened before, and you didn't know nothing. You didn't know, you wasn't none the wiser, as they say. Right, you know what I'm talking about? You watched it, you was entertained. So I think for it to be a fair battle between Meek Mill and Joyner Lucas, it's gonna have to be some parameters around it, man. It's gonna have to be some things, I'm talking about, like, but but come on, man, that's easy.
Shouts out to Joyner Lucas for even wanting to do that, because not a lot of guys in the industry has the courage to even want to come into this particular realm called battle rap, which is the black oil of hip hop.
It's an easy play right now too, though. You know what I'm talking about? Why? Kendrick Lamar, Drake,
right?
Battle rap is all over the world. It's a real easy play right now to jump in. If you even got remotely a decent amount of skills as a lyricist, this is the perfect way to go ahead and just keep pushing your brand forward. You get what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Especially the way Joyner Lucas came in. So this is not, I don't think this is like something that's too hard for him. You know what I mean? I think it's in line with his brand, and it's going to help way more than it's going to hurt. But there's a lot of other guys like Meek Mills, like Meek Mill, it might hurt his brand more than help his brand.
Who, Meek Mill?
Definitely.
I mean, he's a battle rapper. He came up as a battle rapper.
Yeah,
so
but at the stage he's at right now, I'm saying, like, for me, it's more of a risk for him to get in the ring than it is Joyner Lucas to get in the ring. That's what I'm saying. Because come on, look at the things they got to say about Meek Mill. You know what you know about Joyner Lucas, bro? Nothing, absolutely nothing. I thought dude was from Boston. I'm just finding out he from LA. He from LA? He from the West Coast?
Yeah, I think he's from the West Coast.
Man, I'm just finding that out, bro. I thought he was from
Beantown.
Yeah, from that way for some reason. I don't know why. I guess but either which way, my point is, that's how much I know about Joyner Lucas. You know what I'm saying? And other than the fact he nice, and I think that's the most important part.
He's an incredible artist. That scene inside the church when he was rapping, I'm like, that's crazy, incredible.
Yeah. So I think, and that's the, to me, that's the most important part. Most important fact is that he's nice, right? And that's but my point is that he's got the greater advantage over Meek Mill. Do you agree? It would be.
I mean, it's an advantage based upon the fact that he has an incredible popularity.
He is from Massachusetts.
Okay, he's a Beantown cat. Okay, yeah,
that's what's up, man. I'm glad. Shouts out Massachusetts,
Beantown,
LOG.
Yeah,
Zeno and all the other lyricists that came from out of, or MCs that came from out of Boston. That's what's up. I figured that though, because you mentioned something about LA yesterday.
Yeah, somebody said LA, so I was like, okay, LA, but that was wrong.
And I don't even know how I even knew that, man. That's crazy. But to me, not a fair match, right? Definitely Joyner Lucas has got the advantage. Not because he's a better MC, because I think if Meek Mill really pulled that, you know what I'm saying, that part of him where he could really like move people emotionally,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think there's too many guys that could do that. Like he can do that really well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the fact is that all of the different chinks he has in his armor from all the things that has happened to him on a public platform puts him at a major disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? He would have to go, to me, Meek Mill would have to go up against somebody with similar, you know what I'm talking about? Like say for instance, Joel Santana, right? Say for instance, Joel Santana, Meek Mill, right? I know Meek Mill is a little bit older than Joel's, but not that much, right? Not that much older. And Joel's got a whole lot of stuff, like, there's a whole lot of stuff that's been said about Joel Santana, right? You know what I'm talking about? So it's a lot of, even when it comes to the smear in the public arena, you know what I'm talking about? So I feel like that would be, I'm just saying, I think that's a more fair fight. That's just
all I'm saying is that your man came up as a battle rapper from Philly. He got to be able to hold his own. If he gets
called out,
if he gets wind of it, you know what I'm saying, or when he gets wind of it, he's gonna have to look at this thing for what it really is. Like, okay, look, dude just called me out, you know what I mean, and it's battle rap, right? You know what I mean. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and put it together. I don't see him taking a J. Cole route and being like, waving the white flag, you know what I mean.
Nah, but I can see him putting an exorbitant amount of money on it though. That's the way out. That's the way out. Like, all right, give me 20 million. You know what I'm saying? Give me 50. Give me 50 million. Like, that's the way out right now. But he that's the way out. But yeah, we'll see, man. But yo, definitely that would be incredible for battle rap.
That'd be great.
That would be the biggest battle ever done, hands down. The pay-per-view gonna do the pay-per-view gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be those numbers.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna do numbers.
I wonder, I haven't seen anything from Meek Mill, but we definitely gonna stay tapped in to see what comes up, what he says in regards to this. But again, my opinion, Joyner Lucas definitely got the advantage. He most likely would win. He would most likely destroy Meek Mill career. I'm telling you. Come on, bro. He battles Joyner Lucas, bro. It's a wrap. If Joyner Lucas start going in on it now, if they keep it lyrical,
right? Like,
say for instance, they kept this subject matter. Yeah, and now say for instance they did that. Then come on.
It smells like MC War.
Yeah, that's a sport. But anything when it's just no holds barred,
right?
Or no bars held,
right?
At that point, come on, man. Meek Mill ain't got a chance, man. It's too much stuff out there about him. But I'm done with that.
Do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Much success, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, definitely. Shouts out to Smack, shouts out to URL.
Yeah, definitely. Shouts out to Joyner for even making this happen.
Like you said, man. Shouts out to Joyner Lucas for that, man. That's incredible.
Respect that.
For real. So now, we were just saying that Drake, now, because we just heard Jim Jones talk about the situation. A whole nother perspective you brought to me.
Yo, Jomo, I appreciate you, man, for that, for even allowing me to think on that level.
Right. So the question is, based on the new information Jim Jones, or the perspective Jim Jones is putting on this whole situation with Drake suing UMG.
Right.
You think about a bag, or you think about a rap beef that's imaginary to the people. Niggas are playing on the highest level of entertainment. $1 billion game.
Your image matters.
Bro, he's not snitching on nobody. He's catching a lawsuit.
No, I mean,
the question is, him suing, is that still unsportsmanlike conduct? Based on this, and now go ahead, definitely explain to what's going on, what's happening.
It's definitely a blow the whistle flag on the play, you know what I'm saying, because of the fact of how it came out. However, due to the fact, if I'm playing the ball game, and it's like a street ball game, it ain't gonna be a usual foul like NBA foul. You know what I mean? It's gonna be much rough. It's gonna be much rougher. You know what I'm saying? Cats Cats might just, give you the ill elbow, bust your lip. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like the moment you're calling for a foul, cats looking at you like, yo, what are you talking about? This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? You might catch a bust lip, black guy. This is what we do. We get busy out here. But now, if he takes it a step further and sue you, you follow what I'm saying? And then win that suit and get a bag for it. It just changes things, because what happens is he didn't sue Kendrick. He's suing UMG.
Right.
And
that's a good point.
He's taking it to a whole nother level. So if I'm suing the league for not having medical attention when I got my lip got busted and my tooth, whatever happened, I got an infection, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm suing the league because y'all don't want us holding this platform to play ball.
Right.
I'm not suing the dude that elbowed me in my mouth. I'm suing the guys that threw the game together.
Okay,
and
so
it's like, yo, y'all gotta pay
that's the NFL, the helmets, cats getting dementia.
All that.
It's not that you got hit by that guy. It's the fact that the NFL know that people been getting hit and losing their mind based off of the power of those hits.
Right.
So now I'm suing the NFL.
You know what I'm talking about? So
I get it.
It becomes a different algorithm.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? Because now you got to actually comprehend that level of business.
What if he loses?
Drake?
Yeah, the UMG fight.
He lose. But if he win big.
Nah, that's a fact. He opens up a can of worms.
Like if he that's that.
I can't see him winning though.
But that's the beauty.
Only reason I can't see him winning is because he was using the same tactics to destroy Kendrick Lamar and Meek Mill. He might have arguably. Like if they
slow Meek Mill down.
Yeah, come on now. If he wins, then now Meek Mill will have to double back.
But this is
sue his label.
This is
that label.
This is the beauty though.
Exactly.
This is the beauty
of
the bouquet of flowers that respectfully Jomo allowed me to see. Like he's like, yo, look.
Right. But what if you're but what if you're independent?
Like, look.
What if you're independent though? Like you're independent.
He's like, look. I'm able to have a conversation on this level with UMG. Drake. He has a team of guys that's able to pull out the file. So now, not only are they pulling out the file, he's identifying the file. So in identifying the file, in the file, he's like, okay, there's a number amount that's attached to that. And if he's able to get that number amount, he wins, and he wins big.
So where would that leave people dissing each other on record? Future, they wouldn't be able to do that. They would have to be careful in doing so.
Well, it's just like the Dred Scott case. You know what I'm saying? The Dred Scott case is a case that says that we're not equal.
For black people in the 19th century, the question of whether they were or could ever be citizens of the United States was part of a decade-long court battle that centered on the circumstances of a black man named Dred Scott.
Right.
In the Supreme Court. Once it's in court, it's on file. Somebody can always go back and say, yo, this dude I'm having sleepless nights over how he dissed me.
So they can't. So that would kind of shut that down
to a degree.
Yeah.
To a degree, going through their distribution method.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? Because that's their distribution method. He's attempting to disrupt their distribution method.
I think what I'm saying. I think it would be negative for hip hop, because then it would become a situation where
like you said, what if you're independent? If you're
let me speak. The reason I think so is because I think it would start to hinder people's freedom of speech, and being able to talk about certain issues and anything in public. That's going to become a situation you can't talk about nothing public. Mm-hmm. You can't, say for instance, they throw Amber Rose in the bar. She gets thrown in the bars and stuff like that. Or you got all these different individuals. I just feel like it's going to hinder this speech. It would limit what a rapper could now talk about, unless, of course, even if he's independent, it becomes a situation where you got to be careful who you speak about, because they might sue you based on what you say.
What you're saying makes sense. It makes 100% sense. But what I'm getting at is, what these bots and these different things that they citing,
right?
And the fact that they saying that you could have done this or you could have done that, you know what I'm saying? And these bots was a part of this, and you know, whatever they citing, I think is very specific. You follow what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Who could have done what? What do you mean?
The UMG could have done something. You know what I'm saying? Because a part of
could have done something to stop it. Or what do you mean? I don't understand. I'm not following what you're saying right now.
UMG was supposed to, one, not utilize bots to I guess
push the record,
okay. or sensationalize it.
Okay,
that's one site.
Okay,
another site is the reactors were not supposed to be able to have the ability to utilize the music to make monies or what have you.
Yeah, but see, that's I disagree right there.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. Nah, I'm gonna tell you why I disagree on that.
That's what they citing, though.
Yeah, and this is why I think he might lose, because is it not Kendrick Lamar's decision of whether or not to allow? Like, if I create a record and you know, and I come to the table with it, because and the mixtapes is a perfect example of that. I'm gonna show you how.
You gotta go on.
Because the mixtapes is where the record labels knew. That's the whole thing. They had Dat Piff. If y'all haven't seen the Dat Piff interview on Adam 22,
affiliates,
go check it out. What's affiliates? Okay, well, if y'all haven't seen Dat Piff, datpiff.com, interview the owner, he was explaining how he had agreements with the labels.
Gangsta Grills.
The Fulton County Sheriff's SWAT team, along with Clayton County officials, stormed into DJ Drama's Gangsta Grills recording studio and cleaned the place out.
He had agreements with the labels. This is outside of the Gangsta Grills. That's another situation too. Exactly, perfect. So the with the affiliates, what you're saying with Gangsta Grills is that they used to give them the content, they used to get him the music and allow him to actually release it, and then they turned around and then the RIAA, who was unaware of the marketing and promotional tactics of the label to help expand the record's reach, then turned around and arrested him. But then he was able to beat the case because he was like, yo, they giving me this in order to promote the music. So my point is, if I'm an artist, I'm Kendrick Lamar, and I say, yo, to my label, you know, let's push this almost like a mixtape. Let's let it go. You get what I'm talking about? Let everybody get access to it. Let them react. Come on, man. That's marketing 101, bro. Matter of fact, that's not even 101, because you gotta be. That's a master's. That's a doctorate in that right there was a doctorate play in marketing, and I can't see
it was genius. But what I'm saying is, based on what Jim Jones is breaking down. Yeah. For me, I'm like, yo, that's dope, because I didn't even understand. I didn't even think of that angle.
Definitely
of an approach.
It's definitely
to be like, yo, look. I'm not. He's not going after Kendrick. He's utilizing his situation to go after an enormous bag that consists of numbers that we can't even fathom. The numbers that he's trying to get at right now ain't no like $1 million.
They might settle out of court. They're gonna have to,
and that's the point. The settlement might be something crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that settlement that could be something crazy is definitely different than cents on the dollar.
He might know that. He might know that his career to a degree. But the thing about it, Drake's career really not over though, because internationally, you saw, what was it? What's the reggae artist? The reggae artist came on. He was like, I don't know nothing about Kendrick Lamar.
You know, you probably have been paying attention to the Kendrick and Drake clash. Yes. In your mind or your opinion, who do you think won?
Drake. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? Kendrick is a lyricist, and I am also a lyricist, so I appreciate his art. But Drake is to me, Drake gets his point across on a global scale. He's more commercial, which is also part of being a superstar. Not just lyrics. You have to be able to capture as much people as possible. You know what I mean? Because think about it, Bob Marley, One Love, that's one of the easiest songs to remember. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's not just about lyrics. You have to also have that commercial appeal too.
You know what I'm talking about? All I know is Drake. You know what I mean? You know, the same thing with, you start talking Nigeria.
Yeah, just like 50 Cent's Congratulations has 1 billion streams on YouTube.
Happy
globally.
Birthday. Yeah, exactly.
Global
His birthday song, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like based on based on that, I guess that's synonymous to what you're saying about the reggae artist saying that he knows Drake and not Kendrick.
Exactly. That's exactly. And well, not only that though, he was saying that Drake was, also doing collaborations. Drake did help, I think, Afro beats. You know what I'm saying? I think Drake was instrumental on connecting with reggae artists, Afrobeat artists, and kind of expanding the sound and making people want to tap in to see what they were saying and what they were playing. So I don't think his career was over, but it could have been a play just in case his career is over. Like, what, if my career is over, at least everybody gotta go. I'm talking about the suicide mission. But it's debatable.
Hey, yo, drop a comment if you guys are interested in wearing a triple stack Timberland boots. You know what I mean? Them things look like crazy to me, so I don't know. But just drop a comment. Would you wear would you get
I'm good.
a triple?
There's no point for me to have the sole on top of the shoe.
I like my beef and broccolis. I like, my classic Chucks. I like my, my classic butters, but I don't know about a triple layer.
That ain't debatable.
Timberland.
That ain't debatable. But yeah, we'll let you see it. All right, it's debatable, y'all.
Debatable.